We live in shadow. And so instead of seeing it as wrong, see it as I start to see it through the lens of the Enneagram as necessary. I call it survival. When I counsel people through grief, I've counseled thousands of people through grief. If you skip over the shadow or the dark side, you'll never get to the light. There's only one way through it, and that's through it, because it has something to offer you.
Right.
So the question isn't, how do I get over it? It's, how do I integrate it? How do I harness it? How do I use it as a springboard to get to true light, not false light?
Yeah, I talk about that in depth in What's Your Heaven because you don't want to spiritually bypass it. And whatever you resist persists, right? So you want to lean into and embrace the shadow, and that neutralizes it. But I also think another point on that is using discernment, not judgment. I know for myself, I'll go into self judgment and I'll start saying, this was wrong, this was right, good, bad, positive, negative. The higher self, the heavenly way, is to go into discernment, right? Without the emotion of negativity or judgment behind it. And so, on that Hawkins scale, I think that's the biggest thing. You want to get to a place of neutrality. Okay. So it's the levels of consciousness are from 0 to 1,000. About, I think it's 250 is neutrality. Okay. And so anything upwards of that is a good place to be. And that's how you live your heavenly life.
If you're only surviving a month, a year, a decade, whatever, there's no formula. You just know it when you've now passed that point where you're still surviving and it's time to thrive, to live.
Right.
And that's where the Enneagram starts giving you sort of practical tools, strategies, and understanding of how to move from reaction to response, or from surviving to thriving.
Yeah. It's very empowering. It takes you from victim, lowest frequency on the scale, to victor, right? Having agency over your life and your light.